Hello, my name is Guido, and this reel highlights my work process to create an infinite ambience generator in Wwise. So let's get into it. The idea comes from Skyper, a plugin I developed at Samplezone. My main role there was to do all the DSP backend processing, along with QA testing and writing the proper documentation for the rest of the team. Skyper is an infinite ambience generator where the user only needs to drag and drop an audio file in order for the plugin to start working by applying stretch and granular synthesis to the input file. I thought that replicating the same process in Wwise could be an interesting challenge, as it replaces having multiple and long audio files, which saves a lot of space in big projects, and it can be used multiple times because of its modularity. Remember that you can download the project along with the custom plugin on my GitHub repository. I'll put the link in the description below. So before jumping into Wwise, I'm gonna take and translate the pitch and speed of the plugin, which corresponds to the stretch processors, leaving behind the amount of particles, which corresponds to the granulator, currently unavailable as legacy plugin in Wwise. Additionally, I'm gonna use this 5 seconds long sound to be used as a primary source generator in this system. Back into Wwise, I created 3 sound effects for left, center and right channel, with a bit of displacement in the left and the right, and in the center being at the center. And additionally, I added the stretch effects that comes in Wwise and randomized both the stretch amount and the pitch amount using an LFO with a very low frequency to avoid being too static and to give a bit of movement. Then, for reproducing all the voices at once, I put them inside a blend container with a post event. That way the blend container will reproduce all its childs. For avoiding the sound effects to reproduce the same part of the file, I added a seek event with different parts of the file to be reproduced, being the left channel to start the playhead between 5 and 25% of the file, the center between the 40 and 60% of the file length, and the right channel between 70 and 85% of the file. To add a bit of variation to the system, I created an effect in Faust, which is an audio programming language, and then integrated it into a Wwise custom plugin using C++. This integration was worth a mention in the Audiokinetic YouTube channel.
Guido Fazzito, long-time Wwise Up on Air participant, has created a demonstration that I think is super cool.
So let's see the plugin in action. You can see that as I move the slider, it changes the amount of filtering, and this effect simulates the guitar pedal called wah-wah. Finally, the blend container goes through a master bus containing the following effects. One is the harmonizer with the gain of voices 1 and 2 randomized, a compressor for reducing the dynamic range, and a reverb for placing it into a space. So let's listen to the final result of the system. You can see that each of the sound effects started at different positions in the playhead, and that it's very CPU friendly. You can see in the CPU total in the performance monitor. And that's it. Thank you for seeing this video. Bye bye.